And now we have Spike Milligan, Bernard Miles and John Bird in Phillipe Le Bars' Naughty Navy Show, recorded before an invited audience of sailors at the Royal Naval College, Greenwich.
Good evening and a merry ahoy. Welcome to the BBC.
You're welcome to it, mate.
Take care, rough, uncouth sailor, or I'll have the cat of nine tails to you.
You do, Jim, and I'll have the cat of 10 tails to you. I'll even have the dog of 10 tails to you, etc. Your turn for the lines.
Yes. This evening we present the great naughty British Navy show. First, the star of our show, Phillipe Le Bars.
Thank you, and good evening.
He said thank you and good evening. Right, well, we start the show with a Navy quiz.
Yes. And in the studio, we have a panel of brilliant naval men. On my left, we have...
Ex-leading bosun Godfrey Arden, sir.
And tell me, Mr. ex-leading bosun Godfrey Arden, how long were you in the Navy?
5'9", sir. It was a very hard day.
It was a very long time.
Yes, I know another bloke who was in it for over 6'3" years.
You served under Vice Admiral Sir Tom Lynx.
No, not under, sir, alongside. You have to be careful these days, you know, sir.
He was a very brave man, wasn't he?
Oh, yes, sir. He had no fear, sir. He had one horror, sir, dying in his bed. Oh, what a hero. 13 naval victories, great horseman, boxer, sabre champion, the only man to climb the Matterhorn alone in a tempest. Good. Oh, it was a life of daring adventure. It was a pity the way he died, standing there with his sword in his hand, defiant to the end.
Good Lord. How was he killed?
He was knocked down by a No. 9 bus in Catford. Next we have...
Maude-Roxby, leading Wren, Penelope, Roddy Maude-Roxby from good old Australia.
Leading Wren, Penelope.
That's right, yes.
Yes, well, you fooled me.
Yes.
Do I trace an accent?
You do, I'm from sunny Australia.
Tell me, little sunny Australian creature divine.
Yes,
What did you join the Navy for?
I have my reasons.
Yes, I suppose.
I mean, what you can't get on land, you can get on water.
Yes, I suppose. Any questions? No, right. Tell me, little steaming, pulsating Australian chick, why did you join the silent service?
Well, after the death of my third husband, my first husband was Lumberjack, and he was killed when a tree fell on him.
Oh.
Then my second husband, Harry Pricker, he was asleep in a field, and a tree fell on him.
Coincidence?
Yes, and then my third husband...
Don't tell me a tree fell on him.
Oh, no. He died peacefully in bed.
What of?
A tree fell on him. Oh, I did miss him.
Yes, but the tree didn't, apparently. Hey!
I cried all the way back from the funeral.
Oh, dear.
Then I went home and watched Your Life in Their Hands to cheer myself up.
Yes.
Dear old Eileen, I miss him.
Eileen? But that's a woman.
Yes, but I never told him.
I'm sure under that rugged exterior lies a heart of stone in the kidneys. Now just stand on this railway line and wait for the next step. And now, finally, we have Captain Frankly Dull, R.N. And, you are from an old naval family, are you not?
Oh, yes. There's been a Frankly Dull in the Navy since 1700.
I see. He must be getting on now. And finally, in our panel of naval experts, Commander Daniel Orange, who comes from a long line of, wait for it, naval oranges.
And now we start with question number 1. Who was the father of the British Navy?
It wasn't me, mate. I was out at Deptford there.
Yes, thank you.
I was polishing my
Anyone?
leg.
Captain? Commander?
Yeah?
Well, it was King Alfred.
Oh, of course.
I thought I'd have
Well,
it.
Alf, good old Alf.
Number 2. Who won the Battle of
It
Trafalgar?
wasn't me.
The English or the French?
Yes.
Well, yes, what?
Yes,
The
it
English...
was the English or the French.
No, it's only one.
It was one of them.
The French.
No. But you're getting warm. Anyone?
It wasn't the French, you say?
No, it wasn't the French.
Well, I've got that right.
Anyone like to hazard a guess? No? The English.
Of course, them, I've heard of them. Yes, they're everywhere.
In 1893, the HMS Venus set sail from Madras.
Oh?
But for no reason at all, ended up at the Isle of Elba. Why?
The captain didn't know his Madras from his Elba.
Correct. And you win this ticket for a free burial at sea.
Don't bury me at sea, sir. I can't swim.
Just like a naval man, dying with a jest on his lips.
I'm dying.
That was news for him.
And we now commence the story of a great naval feat. From the records of the Admiralty, we present a new L player called Suddenly. It's the Spanish Armada. My Spanish Armada. I miss a voyage. I ought to be put away, you know. It's no good.
Coming up to the year 1532 and 40 seconds.
England is at war with France.
Bang.
And to make matters worse, France is at war with England.
La bang.
At that time, the King of England was Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes! This day I will dispatch to the King of France my ambassador, Sir Roger Ball.
Sir Roger Ball presented himself at Le French court.
French accent, yes.
I'll do that again.
Yes.
Sir Roger Ball presented himself at Le French court, showed his credentials, and was immediately thrown in the prison.
Sir Roger Ball in prison?
Yes.
Write to the King of France and say, please, can we have our ball back?
I don't know how we get away with this, you know. Your Majesty, it was with heavy heart and light kidneys that I tell you I have a message 6 foot deep.
That sounds like grave news.
That sounds like a bad gag as well. Sir Roger Ball has been forced to kneel and eat garlic till he pongs.
Pong, ping, pong, ping, pong.
Game, set, and match to Queen Elizabeth II, 3rd and 4th. I say, look here.
As from now, England is at war with France. Whatever became of Sandy Wilson?
I don't know.
There were other dangers to England. King Alfonso was on the throne of Spain. He'd been on it for 7 years.
Oh, yes. He had it bad.
Laughter at the back and giggles in the front. My name is Fred Groins of Portsmouth. At the age of 2, I ran away to become 3. I became a powder monkey in a Turkish bath. You might say I started at the bottom. I served under a 100-gun man-of-war, a woman of peace and a child of 6, a fine ship with a slight tendency to sink. We were in terror of the Spanish, but we singed the King of Spain's beard and give him a shampoo and set. When we sailed to Panama I'll say that again. When we sailed to Panama, I jumped ship. Well, nobody's perfect. And I mingled with the pirates in the Golden Cock Inn. Mingle.
They do say as how Long John Silver is in town.
Oh, is that what they do say is how?
That's what they do say as how.
I say in house.
And there stood Long John, in his hand a smoking saber.
Hearty laughter, shouts of good old
now listen to me, lads. I need a crew of real naughty sailors. We'll sail the Spanish Main, the English Main, and the Water Main. There be treasure ships, and I promise you all a sack of them chocolate coins with a gold paper wrapping. Who says I? Right, drinks. You, barman?
Yeah, my lord.
What do you got to drink?
Nothing. Gonna buy me one?
Aha, Joker. Who serves drinks here?
Me, my lord.
Mimi, lord? You're an ugly-looking girl, Mimi.
I'm not a girl. I just dressed like this to attract the customers.
Don't believe him, Long John. He's a girl.
Oh, he's a boy.
He's a girl.
He's a boy.
Make up your minds. I want to go somewhere in a minute. Now then, what do you fellas want to drink?
I'll have a rum and pronto.
There's no pronto, only soda.
I like you, lad.
Yeah, get away from me, you naughty sailor.
How would you like to do a tour of duty as a cabin boy aboard my ship?
How long would you want me?
About 5'9".
3 cheers for Long John! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Oh, he's not as popular as he used to be.
Listen to me, hearties. It's a man's life in a pirate lugger with a French bloaters a sting in your face and a kick of the scuppers in your hand. Aha! 'Tis a man's life, I tell you. A man's life, I tell you.
Robert Newton done it much better.
No, you can't. Aha! Come, lads, join me in a rough sailor song.
I hope you know it now, Long John.
When I have a brand new hairdo, with me eyelashes all in curl, I float as the clouds on air do. I enjoy being a girl. When men say I'm cute and funny, and my teeth aren't teeth but pearl, I just lap it up like old honey. I enjoy being a girl. I enjoy being a girl.
No. And now a naughty song from our friend John Foreman.
Oh, there was a gay young farmer what lived on Salisbury Plain. He loved a farmer's daughter dear and she loved him again. But the night was so distressed that they should sweethearts be. He had the farmer pressing and he sent him off to sea, singing, Rule Britannia, Britannia, rule the waves, for Britons never, never, never shall be. Marry I had to a mermaid at the bottom of the deep blue sea. Offers in the broad Atlantic, midst the equally noxious gales, that the young fellow fell overboard among the sharks and whales. Well, he sunk right down to the bottom, so quickly down went he. He was out of sight like a streak of light at the bottom of the deep blue sea, singing, Rule Britannia, Britannia, rule the waves of Britons never, never, never shall be. Marry I into a mermaid at the bottom of the deep blue sea. She raised herself on her beautiful tail and she gave him a soft wet hand. She says, "A long been waiting for you, my dear, now welcome safe to land. Go back to your messmates for the last time and tell them straight from me. Now you're married to a mermaid at the bottom of the deep blue sea, singing, Rule Britannia, Britannia, rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be. Married to a mermaid at the bottom of the deep blue sea." Well, we sent a boat to look for him, expecting to find his corpse. When he come to the top with a bang and a shout and an all sepulchral voice, "Oh, me comrades and me messmates, oh, do not weep for me. For I'm married to a mermaid at the bottom of the deep blue sea, singing, Rule Britannia, Britannia, roll the waves, for Britons never, never, never shall be. Married to a mermaid at the bottom of the deep blue sea."
For months, Long John and his motley crew of moths raided all the Spanish bullion ships. In a fury, King Alfonso of Spain sent a threatening reply-paid letter to Queen Elizabeth, threatening to declare war on England. She replied,
"I may only have the frail body of a woman, but I have the heart, legs, and face of a man.
What say you, be Dukes of Essex and Kent?
I say this, milady. Can a lady with a wooden leg change a pound note?
Can a lady with a wooden leg change a pound note? Yea.
Nay.
Why not?
She's only got half a knicker. Wait till the silver collection.
Those are wise words.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are. I charge you to seek out this Long John Silver, played by Bernard Miles, and bring him back to England in time for pantomime.
Immediately, a meeting of the Admiralty.
Murmur.
He hasn't got much of a part, has he? Now, gentlemen, we are all here. Admiral Nelson, read the agenda. No. Read it all.
We have a request from the Royal Geographical Society for £10,000 in their efforts to prove that apart from Jane Mansfield and Sophia Loren, the rest of the world is flat.
£10,000 to prove that the world is flat? What a waste of time and money. What idiots. We already know the world is flat. I read it on a cigarette card the other day. Come in.
Thank you, sir. This parcel has just arrived by Morse code.
Open it. Save the brown paper. We'll sell it to the army for tanks. Wait a minute. Good heavens, it's a carrier pigeon addressed to us.
And there's a leg strapped to its message.
Read the leg.
Urgent. Long John Silver in pirate ship planning to raid sea lanes. Intercept him and destroy. Signed, Lord Louis Fleabitten. P.S. If this message is in danger of falling into enemy hands, swallow the pigeon with chips.
Delicious. Gentlemen, silence for that joke and the next scene, which takes place on HMS Warship, setting sail to bring Long John back to the gallows. In command was Commander Lawnmower R.N., hero and mother.
Mr. Coxswain!
Aye, sir.
What course are we on?
Prunes and custard, sir.
Stand by for heavy wind.
Captain! There's a kipper on the cardboard cow, sir!
What flag is she flying?
A white one with an onion on it!
Spaniards.
Spaniards!
Hand me my telescope. Now the salt. Delicious. It's a treasure ship. We'll shadow her in hopes that Long John will attack her.
Morning, Captain. I brought up your breakfast.
Well, it serves you right for eating it, huh? Mr. Cox, tell all the officers to meet me in the wardrobe on page 9.
Will you be long, sir?
About 5 feet 11 inches.
The wardrobe.
Gentlemen, you all know why I've called this meeting.
No, I don't know.
Oh, well, don't worry, I'll think of something. Let's start with I Spy.
Jolly good.
I've always liked that.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with P.
Porthole.
Oh, is there a P in Porthole?
In my cabin there is.
Gentlemen, it's 2 cuckoos past it. Time to open the seat orders. Mr. Cox?
Yes.
Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Oh.
Keep going, we're under time.
Napoleon has proclaimed himself Emperor of France and Josephine.
Oh, mother.
Snow on high ground, rain in places. Good, we must prepare the ship for action!
Aye, man, aye, aye. Ear, nose and throat specialist, sir.
Log of HMS Bellyfun.
May 30th, still no laugh on the ship's log gag.
April 1st, steering course towards April 3rd.
Arrived April 3rd, having passed April 2nd in the night.
April 9th, found a hole in ship's side, so bunged it up.
April 10. Who's bunged up my porthole?
April 11th. I did.
April the 12th. Take that!
April 13th. Ouch.
Meantime, Greenwich Mean Time, of course, Nelson had defeated the French fleet at Cadiz. He defeated them at the Nile by arrangement by Admiral Littler, and the French spent a fortune on building a new fleet. As Napoleon said,
My fleet are crippling me. Did they sink the treasure ship as well?
Oui, oui. I'll say that again. Oui, oui.
How many francs did we lose?
7 francs, 3 Jims, 8 derricks, and 1 Fred.
Oh, where is the rest of the French fleet?
You had it in your bash last night, Emperor.
Oh, it's no good. We will never beat the English at sea.
No?
We'll attack them on the land. I know just the place to beat them. Waterloo.
What platform? The old one's a pocket.
At dawn that day, Lord Mayor clashed with a pirate ship by arrangement with the Admiralty.
Captain! They're heaving to!
Well, don't stand there. Heave to back at them. We'll show 'em.
Meantime, on the pirate ship.
We'll show 'em.
Back to the battleship.
We'll show 'em.
Back on the pirate ship.
We'll show 'em.
In a dentist's chair in Clapham.
Oh, God!
On a bed in Lewisham. A nudist camp in Hove.
Oh! Finding out what you like late in the program.
We rejoin the Navy. Anyone who rejoins the Navy must be mad. At the crucial point where the pirate ship closes with HMS Bellefonte.
Captain, here comes a cannonball!
I'll see you after the ball is over.
They're heaving too!
Well, don't stand there. Heave to back at them. Wait a minute. We've had this one before.
This is an encore, sir! Look, they're heading straight for us, sir!
Oh, fools! Don't they know this is a one-way sea? Anybody hurt?
Captain Lone Moore, I'm calling on you to surrender.
You'll have to make an appointment. Meantime, I call on you on behalf of Queen Elizabeth to lay down your arms, legs, teeth, and surrender your ship. If you do, you'll get a fair trial and a fair hanging.
Give us a year to think it over.
As darkness fell, Long John and his crew plotted.
You hear that, men? As darkness fell, Long John and his crew plotted. Now we're going to float a raft full of dynamite alongside their ship. Then we sets the fuse and we stands back and then karoom. That ought to sink the raft. Next, we must think of a way to sink their ship. Seaman Eccles, are you thin enough to get inside a cannon?
Yeah.
Good. Now, tonight, I want you to sleep inside the barrel in case anybody tries to rifle it.
Oh, it's my turn in the barrel. Somebody's heard the gag. Here, you won't fire that cannon while I'm inside, will you?
No, of course I won't fire it. I'll get someone else to do that. Before you get in, I want you to put on this silly old Long John Silver disguise. Get this parrot on your shoulder, and then screw this wooden leg up your trousers.
Steady. Wait a minute, I've already got 2 legs.
There, any questions?
Here, I keep falling down.
At dawn, a lone cannon on the pirate ship went bang. Quite loud. Seconds later, a smoking wreck landed in the sea near HMS Bellefonte.
Good Lord. It's Long John Silver. He's given himself up.
No, I'm not Long John Silver. I'm Cabin Boy Eccles. I've got some broken glass to prove it.
A likely story.
I tell you, this wooden leg isn't false. It's real.
Bosun, you say you found this man in the sea, disguised as a drowning man.
All right. All right. You found this man in the sea disguised as a drowning man.
Ta.
All right.
Search him. Come on, what were those 2 splashers doing in your pocket?
I was saving them for a high diving contest.
You lie in brown.
I'm not lying in brown, in yellow.
I'll have your keelhaul in pink with little mauve spots.
I'm telling the truth in purple with green stripes.
What you are hearing is the new miracle of current sound radio. Another BBC first in pale blue.
Come on now. Tell us who you are, or I'll...
If I tell him I'm on the pirate ship, he'll have me hung from the yardarm. All right, I'll tell you who I am. I'm Mrs. Gladys Ricks of Lewisham.
You look like a man.
Ah, but I was in the water a long time.
How long?
Oh, about 5'9".
You know what we do to prisoners who won't talk?
No.
So you won't even tell us that? Bosun, this man is hiding something. Take him to the scuppers and make him talk.
Right.
All night long, Eccles was beaten lightly with an iron bar and given 300 lashes on his wallet.
Oh, Captain, I given him 300 lashes with the cat.
How is he?
He's all right, but the cat's right off its milk.
But did he talk?
Ah.
What did he say?
Oops, help.
Did you get him to sign it?
She signed it. Queen Elizabeth the First of England.
Queen Elizabeth? Oh, Your Majesty, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I thought you were another man. I didn't expect you to be so good looking, but will you forgive me?
I'll think about it, my subject. First thing I want you to do is to write out a certificate of forgiveness for Eccles, which I will sign.
Very good. There, Your Majesty.
There. Signed, Queen Elizabeth I. Good. Now I tell you who I am. I am, in fact, Eccles.
Arrest him!
You can't.
Why not?
I have here a certificate of forgiveness, and it's signed by the Queen.
Oh. Let me see. Gad, he's right. It's signed by the Queen. I'm sorry we suspected you.
Oh, shall we
But
done?
meantime, on page 20, first-class pirate Long John had been captured, complete with one real leg.
It's a murmur running around the court. Silence in court, silence in court. The court will rise and then come down again. Now then, Long John, you are accused of piracy on the high seas and the low B-flats. Have you anything to say?
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
Good. Let the persecution for the crown commence.
Call the first witness!
Call the first witness.
Captain Lawnmower, here are 50 photographs of Long John Silver. I want you to identify which one is him.
He's the one with the real leg.
That's a lie. Those pictures are of my father, Long John Saliva. I'm the spitting image of him.
Long John, you are a liar, a cheat, and a thief.
I know. It's the only way you can enjoy yourself these days.
Members of the jury, have you come to a decision?
Yes, we are tired and we want to go home.
Did you hear that, Long John? I sentence you to be tired and you want to go home. Have you anything to say?
Yes.
What is the payoff?
It looks good, it tastes good, and by golly, it does you good.
And now, folks, before we close down the Navy show, here's the star of the show, Phillipe Le Bars, to say good night.
Good night.
Waste of time. Any questions? Right, the ship sails at midnight.
In the Naughty Navy show, you heard Spike Milligan, Bernard Miles, John Bird, Bob Todd, Roddy Maude-Roxby, Phillipe Le Bars, John Foreman, and Alan Clare's Naughty Navy Quartet. Script was by Spike Milligan and production by Charles Chilton.
This is BBC Radio 4 Extra.